Hi guys, this video topic is about late entrance people restriction system about the Lostark, and if there is no system about the people restrictions, meaning if it is the ferment late, you need the ferment. No. Now you guys can start the late, max is ferment, meaning solo start is also possible. So Lostark case, always list late with the 4-man or 8-man, sometimes 16-man like the Bangs. And you should gather that people first start. Each that people late have their own merit and demerit like 4-man. Late is easy, gather people is fast, but cannot carry if there is one imposters. 8-man. Late gimmicks are very many feeling funny, but some imposters are coming because makes two imposters can still clear, gathering people time longer. 16-man. In my thinking, no merit. But if you want to start 8-man late, you should wait until 8-man is gathered. Can't start earlier even if you don't have time or have some rapid things. You should wait until people is gathered. And also, in my thinking, this type of structure make two big problems in RPG genre. First issue is the beginner gate cap problems. Many people can say, like, why a beginner gate cap is problems? I'm strong and I want to go this late with strong people. It is right ways and beginner, how about the beginner go themselves, like the beginner and beginner gathering and go their late with similar combat scores? Because low strike late is easy, don't need high damage. Low combat score is no matters. But in here, the fact is that there is no beginner nowadays in Lostark. Can't gather the similar combat score. Then what's the problems? For example, there is the Act 4 normal mode. For the core gathering, you should go that late, but because already all users in Lostark except beginners already open their cores have high combat scores. How about beginners? There is no single mode. There is no way to get the cores, so because of low combat scores, they gate gap. Then how about going to tri-loom? No, there is no tri-looms, so there is no way to gather the cores. So they cannot start the game. But Lostark is the late game, meaning late is the only way to gathering the more beginners. If you want to play Lostark late, you should go the boss room and graduate the late lever system, and then you can go trial loop. Meaning, if you are beginners and if you want to go Act 4 normal mode, then take the boss Act 4 normal mode for a few months. Then open the core, then now you can go to Act 4 looms. Also, if you go the trial loom, can you start? No. There is no supporter. Waiting supporter 2 to 3 hours. And normally they can't start the light and bloom is broken. But sometimes can start fortunately. But stop the game. Someone saying I will do until here because of some other users mastery or other issues, and loom is boom. In 30 minutes after they wait the supporter 2 to 3 hours. It makes many people tired about this game. So many beginners leave this game because of these issues nowadays. Of course, because this is the big issues, Smartgate do many methods. The main method to solve this issue is Smartgate release the single mode. But it is well managed? No. Update speed of single mode late is very slow. There is no active for single mode until now, even if Act 4 released 9 months ago, and core release is 9 months ago, but there is no way for beginners themselves gathering the cores. Also, single mode is made well? No. It is very easy. Of course, someone can say, oh, easy late is good to beginners because there is no stress. Yes, it is right. Use Hyper Ult, clear the single mode. But is this difficulty, very easy difficulty, is helpful for beginners in Lostark? No. Beginner who only have experience with single mode only don't know anything about late. Why? I said you, Hyper Ult is clear. Don't need to know about the skill cycle of characters, identity of class, what is tube down, what is paralysis attack of boss, what is push attack of boss, what is gimme concepts. They don't know anything but can clear. So gap between single mode and 4 to 8 man, what we are doing nowadays, late is too big. And to that type of users, now you should do well. Avoid all bosses patterns, do the boss gimmick well. If you fail, your party all dead. And also, you should know your own cycle if you want to do at least one man. Yes, it is the right way. You should practice and study about it because this is RPG. But step is little weird. Uh, if you want to play these games, so if I'm the beginners, I should study it if I want to play these games. But start is very easy. Just hyperroot is and rapidly. Single, and then go active 4. It is too rapidly. There is no time to me adjust to these games, and they said you should become the master of these games. So if they go the just normal mode looms, and because of the others see these people as imposters, they get bad words and leave out this game because of the bad experience. It is limited. Also, Amen is essential, filling both to the whale users. One type of invent set, one human in invent says, write down like this. I'm whale users who have combat score 8k plus big whale in near almost Esther users. Thanks to high combat score, I go the extreme Bershada nightmare party very easy. And I can go high combat score party because I have high combat scores. So with fast damage speed, I clear it easier than others. Also, if it is the tri-seasons, I can see the users who have similar combat score with me very easily than other weeks. But after the late tries end, now I don't have reason to go the Bershada extreme mode because there are no reward difference with hard mode. So nowadays, I'm just going the Bershada extreme hard mode, Kazaros hard mode, Serek hard mode, Cathedral difficulty 3, so just going the homework weekly. But with my combat score, it is super burst if I gather my similar combat score users. And I also hate the boss because of the refund issues or my feeling that his whale don't need to get many gold. He do this game just for fun. But if he do the boss, it feel me like the work. Also, I hate static group because when he have the experience about he go the static group and feel some fight or some issues. So don't, and also that of making fixed time weekly also make me hard. So that's why he just don't go the static group and find the room weekly. But with high combat score characters, when I go the late room, always I can't play with my similar combat score users because normally all high combat score users have their own static groups. So when he goes just normal room, always low combat scores are there. Or until here, it is okay to him. But after discount systems, many imposters are there with low combat scores. I always get the main pro fighter and feel boring because always I win whatever I did because of the combat score gap. Also, I thinking why I pay many cash to this game and become stronger, and then what I can do is just do the free boss for that imposters who I don't know him. So I'm thinking about the leave this game now because of these issues, and it is the real user staying in Inban and get so many agree. Yes, Amen late need Amen to start, but it also make many problems like this. So my opinion about this entrance system is that if late is released as 4-man late, then max entrance people is 4-man, not the 4-man is essentials, meaning you can start it with 1 to 3 people also. There is no gimmick difference of 1-man and 4-man case. So meaning if the clown case for first Mario to the first Mario is changed now that 1-man can go twice. So if you do it as you solo, it can not be cleared. But if it is 2-man, it can be cleared. Also, if you are become very strong and can skip the third Mario, then you can do also solo clears. So based on these impossible concepts, but if you are very strong or make your own good tactics, sometimes can satisfy the hard play users also with no resource, additional resource. Also, if you clear solo of that ferment light, so meaning if you clear the clown solo, then get the 4-man's reward or if clear gold is 50k per person about the late, then you can get the 50k tradable gold plus 150k bounded gold plus bounded material as 4-man's. Then no inflations is happen because it is very a few people act like this. So then no problems are happen. High combat score can go late more funnier and get more rewards. Also, if you want to play game with only friends, then it is also possible. Oh, I have 5 friends, so I want to go late at 6 match. I don't want to play with people who I don't know. Then can go to 6 match. Or I have high combat scores but want to do homework more comfortable. Then start with many people is also possible. There is any demerit in my thinkings. For beginner also, there is no problem with gate cap. Can go solo or with only friends. Also, how about the no supporter issues? Add some buff like the guardians. That if there is no supporter in party, give some mana inflations, additional chance to get the more potions, and give some attack speed like Dex. When change about this third system, format essential to the Maxis format, many problems can be solved in my thinkings. Yes, maybe some other demerit can be appeared with these patches, but in my thinking, it is better than now situations. How about your thinking about these systems? Thank you for watching.